Welcome to the third episode of the Palcon cast, where we talk about Palcon and Elite Dangerous. Mainly, it's about Elite Dangerous because everybody that I have talked to so far is in Palcon. So, today, my guest is a very, very good friend of mine. Been playing with him for quite a while. We got Commander Happy in the house tonight. And he is a wonderful, wonderful man. So as soon as he brings up his mic and his camera, we can have a chat with him. So you are all good to go, my man. Let's bring Commander Happy on in. Here we go, Commander Happy, everybody. You're still muted. Did I mute you? Oh, there we go. I apparently muted you on accident. So welcome in, Commander Happy. How are you this evening? Well, evening for me, middle of the night for you.
Yeah, I'm okay, thanks.
So we'll just go ahead and jump on into the question. So tell us about yourself, your commander name, and your favorite thing to do in the game.
Commander BX9 Happy. I like a bit of all sorts.
I've been
of everything.
Let's say I've been flying with you for a while, so it's been a little bit of everything: combat, trucking. I don't think you've been on any of my exploring missions yet, but hopefully we can get you out on one of those.
I just did my first bioscan the other day.
Oh, I love doing bio, dude. Exobiology. Oh my god,
Ever.
I love doing exobiology. It's so much fun. It is so much fun for me. But flying with you has been an absolute pleasure. Like, I love hanging with you, man. It's a lot of we have a lot of fun. We really do. With everybody that is in the squad, that everybody that we fly with is, we've been having a lot of fun. So
yeah, bit strange me talking.
Hey, I'm used to your talking, and this is why one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you into this is because I want to show that this community, this squad, a lot of the people we fly with, we don't, for lack of a better term, like, we don't discriminate against anybody.
Luckily.
Your race, your gender, your disabilities, your, anything. Like, I've enjoyed flying with you the entire time that I've known you. When we actually can get together and actually fly, like, I love sitting here and I love talking to you. I love, just hanging out with you in game. You are a wonderful, wonderful man.
Thank you.
So it's like, I want to showcase that is one of the biggest things with this episode is I want to showcase that. I mean, this community of Elite Dangerous and Palcon also, we don't discriminate against anybody. Like, as long as you're also, for lack of a better term, a douche, like, we will fly with you. Like, no matter what, like, as long as you're having fun, let's do this.
Not much bigger douches than me.
Okay, I won't disagree with you there.
I'll put myself down.
No, this is one of the reasons why I love flying with you, man. We can joke around, we can have fun, and you are really a pleasure to talk to and fly with. So it's been absolutely amazing just getting to know you from the time that I met you till now. I mean, you're an amazing guy. I mean, you've
Thank you.
You have been through a lot of trials and tribulations in your life, but you're still out here. You're still out here. You're still
breathing and still flying.
You're still out here gaming, man. Like, seriously. I mean, I don't know really. I really don't know many people that that have been through what you have that would still be doing this, and like you are a huge inspiration. I'm not gonna lie, you're a huge inspiration to me doing what you're doing. So thank you.
I don't try to be, I'm just being me.
Yep, and that dude. That is amazing. So like, I
Thank you.
appreciate you. I appreciate you. So what brings you back to the game time after time? Like, what is it? What is it that keeps you logging into the game?
I've always liked to lead ever since the first Elite. I had it on the Amiga.
Oh, so you go back to like the original lead,
The
huh?
80s, yeah.
Nice. See, I've never played that one. I wish I could find it.
Commodore, Commodore 64 as well.
Nice. I wish I could find that one. Like I've seen like playbacks of it, but I wish I could find it just so I could try it. Like I want to try it.
They have it on the Frontier store.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Like I seriously, I like I said, I just dropped a new SSD drive, so I got 2 terabytes now. So it's like I wanna get some of these games
Yeah,
going.
I have to make do with 28 terabytes.
Yeah, yeah, show off.
Oh,
So we
I
all know
can't help it. I spent a lot of money.
you did. I've seen you sent me your build. I've it's an amazing build. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually looking to upgrade my flight stick to the X56. So that's the next upgrade I'm doing.
If you need any more help with PC build suggestions, I can help.
At some point, I'll probably do some more RAM on mine. Try to get it up to 64. I may actually just order 2 more of the ones I have that are in there and up that one.
Yeah, get another 32 gig kit.
Yep, that's probably what I'm gonna do. That, and ladies and
I've
gentlemen,
got room for another 2 sticks myself.
ladies and gentlemen, if you ever need a ship build or help with a computer build, uh, check him out. Like seriously, just DM him and he will be like, give him 10 minutes and he'll build you a ship or a computer.
As I said before, this works, that doesn't.
Yep, exactly. So we all know you are in Palcon because that's who I've talked to so far.
Yeah.
Um, what do you like about the squad? Like for me, it's been the people and meeting new people around the world, really. Like and chatting with them and just getting better in game with all the training that we do.
I try to help others that have just started,
That
and there's a little more experience to get better.
Yeah, no, you have helped me out quite a bit since I've started on PC. I also love helping the new people. Like I'll drop some names. Like I've been helping Dr. Gonzo, which is a new one in the squad. I actually just helped him.
Yeah, I helped him with a space combat zone in ammo the other day.
Nice, nice. I actually just helped him. What was it? Almost a week ago. We finally got enough money for him to get his carrier. So I finished helping him get his carrier. So
Yeah, he
um,
wasn't on when I dropped a billion in wing missions.
yeah, I know. You stack them good, man. I need to get back out there. I was just gonna come out and do some stuff for BGS, which we won't talk about here because nobody needs to know about the BGS stuff we do. But you,
I do what's needed when it's needed.
Yep, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to do some missions for some of the systems that we need. But we do get together. We do a lot of. I don't know if you've been part of the like small ship security or anything like that. That one's
No,
kind of
because
fun.
I'm usually at dialysis when that happens.
Oh, yep, that's right. That's right. I'm trying to. I don't have enough people yet, but I'm trying to get like Spire sites because I actually finally have a anti-Xeno ship that I can go out to Spire sites with. So I'm trying. I'm trying to get more people into that one. I know they do it on Fridays, but like for me, Fridays is usually when I pick my son up. So it's like I can't do it on Fridays.
So for me, Fridays I'm at dialysis.
Yeah, so it's like I'm trying to figure out a time and day that I can get, at least a wing. I mean, to get in there and, do a spider site and make some money because I I was in a spider site for God, I don't know. It was one night I had to go to work, so I was up kind of late, but I think I was in there for like an hour and a half and made almost 1 billion credits just like within an hour. So it was like, wow,
Didn't
dude.
take long,
No, not at all. And
but content is good.
yeah, so it's like I want to try to get into more of that. So hopefully we can get some people in here to like get in there and do this. Let's see here. Next question. What do you think your strong suit in the game is? Like what do you think your strongest area in the game is?
Engineering, ship builds.
Okay. I will give you that. I will give you that because I don't know how many ships I've asked you, and I have them bookmarked. Like, yeah, I'm like, dude, like I want to get into the fuel ratting, and I still have to finish the engineering for it. And you like instantly with an anaconda, I'm like, all right, I'm doing this with an anaconda. I need a fuel rat anaconda, and you're like, I literally think it was like 3 minutes later, and you're like, here you go, and it was like,
Yeah,
what the? How did you do that fast?
I
Like,
have a lot bookmarked and I need to find them for you.
man, no, you literally are a whiz with the ship builds. Like, you really are. Like, I need to get better at the ship builds. Like, I need to at some point just like pick your brain and like sit down with you at one point and just be like, okay, so if I
You
want to
won't get much sense out of this brain.
Uh, you need to not sell yourself short here, buddy. Like, yeah, if I picked your brain for an hour, which we're trying to do here, well, if I picked your brain for an hour with ship builds, I'd probably still be my mind would be blown and be absolutely confused. But as we sit here
Yeah,
and pick your
usual.
but if we sit here and pick your brain for an hour throughout this podcast, I think people are going to realize that like and this is my thing because I do have disabilities as well. Mine are not, and this is not to sound like an ass to you. Um, yours are more pronounced than mine with what you've been through, like and I'm not trying to. It's just the words that are popping into my head, so I'm not trying to be an ass because I love you, man. And like I have my own disabilities, you have your disabilities, and it just proves that like, and it's not even really elite uh as a whole, but uh gaming as a whole, I guess, would be any game and gaming. A lot of communities, but I have seen it more in Elite Dangerous than other ones that we accept you for who you are, and no matter what you have gone through in your life, no matter what it is, like the Elite Dangerous community is probably the most accepting that I've ever been in, because I've played a lot of games, and like some of them, like we'll go back to like my biggest MMO, which was World of Warcraft. People were not that accepting in that game. They really weren't.
It was the same when I used to play Guild Wars.
Oh, I haven't played that in forever either. But yeah, like things like that, people are not, no matter how good you were at the game, they were not like as accepting for people. And that is one of the things that kind of turned me off from World of Warcraft. Like I played it for since it came out, and I have all the way up to Shadowlands, which was the one before the newest one that came out. And people just they were not as accepting, and it kind of drove me nuts. Like I like, come on, I don't care what gender, race, or your pronouns or disabilities or whatever. Like if you're gonna sit here and just talk and like enjoy the game, man, that's what I'm looking for. Like I want to make friends. I don't care where you are in the world. I don't care who you are. I that's what I'm looking for, to make connections and like be able to sit and like just bullshit as we're playing a game. And me and you have done that many, many times.
Yeah, I get ya.
And that's where like a
I,
lot of people in some games, they're just like with
toxic.
yep. And I don't like that. I don't. And I'd rather like make friends and be able to even just
FPS games especially.
yes. Yes. I bought the new Modern Warfare 2 or 3 or whatever the hell it was on Xbox, and I tried to play it, and I'm like, nope, dude, I can't do it. I just spent $60 on a game that's sitting there now. It's like
Too many kids.
it's kids, and it's well, and at that point there was a lot of hackers too that were like no scoping and blah blah blah, or one shotting you, and it's like, dude, I can't do this. But it was very toxic, and I don't like that. I'd rather just sit there and make friends and have like a great conversation, like even if it's like a 10-minute conversation before somebody goes to bed, or whatever, just like have a conversation as you're playing the game together.
Yeah,
And toxic stuff just drives me nuts nowadays. I'm too old for that
like
crap.
like my marriage.
Eh, I remember you telling me about all that stuff. So we kind of got an idea on the next question. I didn't plan on talking about that. So we kind of got an idea on the next question, which is how long you've been playing Elite. And I know you're a little bit older than I am, so we know you've been playing since, the dino ages here.
Yeah, going back, it was the mid-80s.
Man, I was born in 83, so mid 80s, close enough. Shit. Damn, now I feel old.
I think it was around 86 when I started playing.
Man, what was it, on the old school like floppy disk with the big circle in the middle?
No, it was tape.
Oh. Man, now that's a new one on me there.
Commodore 64.
Oh, I've never seen one of those. I remember the big old floppy disks, and then they went to like the,
Yeah,
what was
the
that, the
5 1/4 inch.
yep, and then it went to like the three and a
Feature.
half. Yep.
Yeah, went to 3.5.
Because I used to play back in the day, when those discs were still around. My mom, rest her soul, she used to play like King's Quest, and they were on that. And she got me into that. So that was like my first experience with playing PC games, was like King Quest. And then I got into Myst, which I never beat. I never beat Myst. I got close. And then I think my computer died. Myst was always a good game too. Okay.
I should love Doom.
Oh, I remember when a Doom, Duke Nukem I played, Quake. But yes, I loved the original Doom. That was awesome. Duke Nukem was fun too. I always loved when like he dropped into the map and he was like, "It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum," and I'm all out of gum. I loved Duke Nukem. What was another game well, we'll get into that question later when we get further on with games we used to play or new games we play. So, your thoughts on the best ship? What do you think the best ship in the game is?
Depends what for.
No, just your opinions on your best ship. Your thoughts on the best ship in the game. Doesn't matter what it's for, just your thoughts on the best ship in the game.
For the bubble bus, I use the thingy. God, my head's battered now.
Here, we'll do it this way. We'll switch the question around here.
Python.
That is a good all-arounder. It really is. Because I have 2 right now, which I'm about to have 3 because I'm about to set another one up for those Ringo passenger missions that you
Robbie Go Mines.
or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm about to set another one up for that. But yes, I have 2, and I actually used one the other day. Some deep core mining, man. I got some low temperature diamonds and some void opals, and then I have one set up just for trucking. So here we'll switch the question around for you. Best ship for combat.
If it's a pirate, it tends to be the Corvette, I find.
Okay. Best ship for exploration.
Jump range is Anaconda. Ease of landing things is DBX.
See, that's where I'm with. I agree with you that I'm right there because I love my DBX for exploration and exobiology because it is so easy to land on planets. Best ship for we'll go with trucking because we do that a lot.
If it's a large pad, can't beat a cutter.
I'm right there with you on that. I love my cutter. The medium pads, I love my Python. I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say you kind of like looked. I'm like, is there a better one for medium?
Well, not really.
Have you got much into the anti-Xeno combat?
I've dabbled, I'm not great.
I'm not either because I have the Karate Mark II right now, which is it's all the stuff you can just buy.
The AXI ship of choice.
Yep, because it's mine is all the stuff you can just buy, like the enhanced anti-Xeno multi-cannons. I have 2 beam lasers on it. The all the scanners you need. and then I have the anti-caustic sink launchers. So it's like all the stuff you can buy. Like none of it's engineered right now. Well, while I'm working on the hull and module reinforcements is actually my engineering I'm doing now on it, but like it's all the stuff you can just go buy. And it works out pretty well as long as you're in a full wing. I mean, if I go in solo, I'm screwed. I can't do it solo.
Where's the space hard combat zones for you?
Yeah, no. Even my Corvette's not. I can sometimes do medium conflict zones on my own, but
I
like,
do high.
yeah, I know. Yours is fully engineered. Mine's really not. And my only thing is for the engineering, like the only thing I'm lacking in is the raw materials. So I just need to find a time to go out to the brain trees and just farm raw materials for like hours.
Not like the old days before the change to Horizon's graphical engine, going out to crystal sites.
Crystal sites.
Yeah.
What
On
are
some planets, you could go to one or two planets and
like?
farm crystals on the planets.
Huh?
They've changed it to the brain trees now.
I've never. Well, I guess I really couldn't go like farm when I was on Xbox because I had Horizons on Xbox before. This is going to be a shameless plug, but being on Twitch, I actually had a follower gift me the game on PC. That's how I transferred over to PC. Otherwise, I was on Xbox. So even like with exploring, it was just honk and go. It wasn't landing for bios. Yeah. And now that I'm on PC, it's like if I didn't know about crystal sites, I'm sure they're not there anymore. But like I know about like Dev's Hope and all that stuff. You can go get some materials or what's the other one for the data? Jameson's crash site. And then the brain trees, which I actually just found out about not that long ago. Like I didn't know about the brain trees.
The brain trees effectively what the crystal forests turned into.
Yeah, see, I didn't know about the brain trees till the last expedition I just did, which Fat Sweaty Dwarf was like, "Hey, we need to stop at these guardian sites. There's one for modules, one for weapons, and then this one has all the brain trees." And like, I should have went after the guardian stuff, of course, but I'm like, nope, I need the raw materials. I'm going after the brain trees, so I never did the guardian stuff. The only guardian thing I have is the frame shift booster right now, but I need to go after more of the guardian stuff. Like that's the thing. So your thoughts on worst ship in the game, even if you can just pick one, but then we can go, actually, hold on. The worst ship for combat. How about that?
Hola.
Worst ship for exploration.
Viper Mark IV.
All right. Let's see here. Worst ship for hauling.
Hola.
I've never flown one. Now it makes me want to go buy one.
Itty bitty cargo hub.
Makes me want to go buy one just so I have one. Like for small ship security, I have an Imperial Eagle, and I screwed the pooch on that. I should have went with a different ship because that thing sucks. It's fast, but the hard points suck.
Oh well.
Like that's why I don't do it. Like I go in and I'm all over the place and I can't, like follow anybody because everybody else has got these other better ships. And I'm like, well, that sucks. So I'm gonna have to get a different one for that.
Could always go in the fighter.
But see, they're all like small ships. So none of them have fighter bays.
Eh,
But I mean, they have brought corvettes in for like the healing beams and stuff like that to keep the miners up and stuff like that. But oh, there we go. That was one I missed. So best ship for mining.
depends. Laser or core.
See, and that's where I'm at. I'm thinking about going to get a cutter to try to set it up for all three: laser, deep core, and subsurface if I can.
Core is difficult if there's a. Once you explode the asteroid, it's a nightmare for maneuvering.
It still is even with a Python because like the asteroid now is moving different directions and so that's but I've never done
But with
subsurface.
it being smaller, it can get in between them better.
Yes, and I have noticed that too. But it's like I want a ship to have like all three on it. That's why I was thinking about a cutter. But it's gigantic.
Possible.
So it's like if I can have everything I need for all three mining, I would do that. Because I have a T9 for laser and I have a Python for deep core.
My mining cutter I could swap depending on what role.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. So your worship for mining. How about that one? Excuse me, by the way.
Anaconda.
I can see that.
It's a flying brick.
Well, so is the T9 for laser mining, but who?
The cargo capacity outweighs the flying brick part.
That's true, because I believe Gonzo uses a T10 for laser mining, and I'm like, I would have went with the T9 on that one.
9 for the cargo.
Yeah, see, I don't
10
own.
for the weapon placements.
See, and I don't have a T10, so I don't even know what the hell to do with a T10, other than like the AFK builds. Other than that, like I don't know what to do with the T10, so I haven't bought one yet, and I've thought about it. Like I've like look in the ship, like the shipyard, and I'm like, ooh, a T10. I should just buy it.
T10AX build.
What?
That's what it was designed for.
Okay, now I'm interested. Now I think I'm gonna have to go buy a T10 and throw all this anti-Xeno stuff on it and figure out how to make the jump range go from 2 light years to 10. I know that thing is a brick too.
Yeah, it has its moments.
I've never flown one, so I've never owned one. I've never flown one. Actually, there's a lot of ships that I haven't flown. Like I remember on Xbox when I got the free Imperial Courier, but I don't even remember how to do that yet. And I don't even know if that's still around, but I know there was a
No,
free.
it isn't.
It isn't? Okay. Like I remember getting that on Xbox. So I mean, I can go buy one. It's not like I'm lacking for funds.
Yeah, I know.
I know if you're typing in Discord, I've been watching it too.
No, I'm just looking for something.
Yeah, they were talking about some BGS stuff over here, so I was kind of looking at it. It's getting a little distracted with Discord lately.
Hmm.
So, your thoughts on the upcoming updates, like the ships and the Titans? I watched the first Titan blow up. I was not like actually physically there. I was watching somebody stream it, and actually, hopefully, I'm not going to drop names because I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But I may have a big Twitch streamer that me and Biff, which Biff is my co-host. He's not here. He was working, unfortunately. Otherwise, he'd be here with us, Happy. Um,
Hmm.
but I'm hoping this big Twitch streamer will actually get in here because I think that'll give us some good PR. And he's a good guy. He is actually lurked in my streams. He has raided me a few times, and a good guy. So hopefully I can get him in here. Hopefully we can get him interviewed. But yes, so your thoughts on we'll start with the ships, the new Python, the Python Mark II, because that's the first one they've revealed. I don't know if they've revealed any more. I haven't kept an eye on it, but
Um, looks interesting.
from what I hear, it's supposed to be a combat Python. From what I've read and what I have heard, it's supposed to
Yeah,
be like a strictly combat Python. So I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
thinking that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes out, I'm gonna go buy that shit right away.
Same.
But like, I'm kind of wondering, like, what other ships are they gonna come out with? Like, are they gonna come out with like a better, like? Because I heard what was the FDev Twitch that I saw? I think 4 new ships we're getting.
There are other variants of the ones already in the game.
Yeah, but we're getting 4 new ships, just variations of them.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes me wonder what are the other 3 that are going to come out? And the Python Mark II, it looks sweet. Like the stuff I have seen from the Twitch that they did, and just like researching it, it looks sweet. Now it's like, what other ships are they going to come out with? You know, like, are we going to get like a cutter type 2 or a Corvette type 2 or
I can only wish.
right? Like what would the cutter like version 2 look like, or what would a Corvette version 2 look like, or like what else are they going to come out
Well,
with?
if they're not bringing out the Panther Clipper, a Cutter Mark II, the next best thing.
Like, are they going to have like an Anaconda Mark 2, or are they going to have like a like a some sort of
Anaconda Mark II with 100 light year jump range.
dude, that would be sick right there. Like, are they gonna come?
8% landing on planets for amazing jump range.
I'd be going to Beagle Point in like 4 jumps.
Be a bit longer than that, but you could make it in the day.
Yeah, like that would be sweet. Like, uh, I took my DBX to Sag A, and I think that took me like almost a week in my DBX, and that was before I had the Guardian frameshift booster. So it might actually no, that was 2 weeks it took me. And that was on Xbox, so it didn't really have that, you know?
Jumper Conda to Colonia, I did in just over 3.5 hours.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. I
Coming back, I took my time and took 3 weeks.
well, I mean, you can make it to Colonia really fast with neutron superhighway, but then again, that fucks up your ship too. So like so when I was on Xbox, when I did exploration, I kind of my thing how I did it, I would go, what is it, the DSSA carriers?
Mm.
I would plot my route on them so I had somewhere to repair, basically, because I did a lot of neutron jumps and white dwarf jumps, and white dwarf jumps absolutely suck. I hate white dwarf jumps. The neutron stars, cake. White dwarfs they have such a big gravity well to them, and you have like this much room to get your FSD charged, from that gravity well. Where neutron stars have a smaller gravity well and, this much room to charge your FSD. And I blew up so many times doing the white dwarfs. I'm great at it now. I can do it without even thinking. But like, it's like just trying to get in there and do it. And I love doing the neutron jumps. I think it's fun as hell. Like, get in there and you're trying to control your ship as it's flopping around like a fish. And it's just, what is this guy? Sorry, somebody in Discord. I shouldn't be looking at that while I'm interviewing you, really. But
Me.
but yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I love exploration. I don't know. Well, you've had to been out far enough to get your engineers open, because
Yeah, I'm elite on exploration.
yeah, see, I don't think I'm elite yet. Actually, game's up. I can look. Yeah, no, I am. I'm almost elite 2 on an exploration. Yeah, so I'm actually almost to elite 2, which will be awesome. Let's see here. What are my next questions here coming up for you? Okay, so your preferred control system and why? Like, what do you use to control your ships?
Have it right here.
Is that is that what you use for your ships and everything?
Yeah.
Xbox controller?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had a HOTAS.
No.
Yeah, see, I thought you had a HOTAS.
Due to my disabilities, I have to have everything fairly close together.
Yeah, see, so mine, I have my HOTAS, which I'm going to be upgrading soon. But as for on my on foot and SRV, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. I got my Xbox controller.
I use my keyboard and mouse.
See, I couldn't do it.
First person shooters help.
Yeah, see, maybe I should do it.
PC master race and not consoles.
See, and I should go back to keyboard and mouse just for my World of Warcraft days. Like, I should be good at it. And okay, so here's the sad part. When I play Elite, I use my HOTAS and then I use my controller.
Yeah.
But when I go play Starfield, it's all keyboard and mouse. And I can play that game keyboard and mouse no problem. But once I come into Elite and like get on the ground or in space with keyboard and mouse, like, I can't do it. And I don't understand why. Like, flying in space with keyboard and mouse, I can't do it. I have tried. And that was, so normally weekends I bring my laptop upstairs because my son is here. So I can kind of play Elite, but mainly I usually play Starfield, as you have seen. So Starfield's all keyboard and mouse, but now that I have a different HOTAS because my other one is screwed up and I have to figure out why the throttle's not working. So I went back to my actual like Xbox HOTAS, which is like, I don't know what the hell, the Thrustmaster something. And then I was using the Thrustmaster 1600M for, which was the newest one that I had. And now I want to get to the X56. But this one's easier to move because it's only the throttle and stick in one chord. So I've been able to play Elite when my son's here, but other than that, it's been Starfield. Like, because it's keyboard and mouse, it's right there. But when I come to Elite and I try to play keyboard and mouse, I have tried, and I've tried flying the
And
ship.
that's why I have the ship on the joypad and the input keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, and see, I tried to restart Elite on Xbox, and I was playing with the Xbox controller, and I'm like, how did I do this for like 2.5 years? Like, I can't do it anymore. It's like, how did I do this for 2.5 years playing with a freaking controller?
I just changed the joypad controls.
See, and I think if I do that, I'm gonna have to, because I would love to get my like another Xbox. Well, I don't know if I can switch to, if I can transfer two different accounts. So I was gonna say, get my Xbox One back up, and then when I get an alt, jump it over to PC with all the assets it has. But I don't think I can do that. Is
Why
where I was
not?
thinking. Because I think, well, no, I might be able to. I got you there. I may have to figure that one out.
I've organized a second account ready. Just need to buy it on Epic.
See, and that's where I'm going. Is like mine's on Steam, so if I go through Epic, I'll have my second one, which is what I'm going, what I'm looking for, because I want, what I really want is my second account, my alt, basically to have enough ships and a fleet carrier and leave the bubble and mine tritium proficiently to be able to keep my carrier full, but go out and leave the bubble for, a year or two, and then come back to drop off all the information, and then like leave again for another year or two, and then come back, and just be straight an explorer one. And that's what I want my second account for, is just strictly exploration, which would be phenomenal.
Same.
All right, so how do you play most of the time? Flight assist on or flight assist off?
With my disabilities, I have to have it on most of the time.
Do you see? I'm halfway. Combat, I've been doing kind of like on and off, like switching it on and off to be able to flip the Corvette around.
I only switch if it's PvP and I need to react quick.
See, and I've never done PvP, so that's I'll have to figure out how to at least get into some friendly PvP. Like, as soon as the shields are gone, you're done. But like, I've never tried PvP. I have been getting better at no super cruise and no auto docking. I've been working on that one.
I just find it so much easier because with my main disabilities, this hand, I struggle to
With
move.
the fingers, yeah.
Yeah.
My best friend and I, you've seen her in my Twitch, Crystal Rain. She's also had a stroke, and now she can't use her right hand that well. So when she
Mine's
plays
my
games,
left hand.
yeah, hers is her right hand. So when she plays games, it's always control pad. And we've actually been playing Lethal Company lately,
Mm.
and that's keyboard and mouse. So she kind of struggles with that a little bit to be able to
For
control
me, I
everything.
just put my fingers on the right keys and I just focus on which one to press when I need to.
Yep. That's where that's where I'm at too, because I haven't played a keyboard and mouse game in so long. Well, Starfield I do. Like I don't have to think about it, but I do. It's like, what am I doing here? Because there's other keys that are close to
Mm.
like switch weapons and all that stuff. So it's like, okay, WASD are to move, but then it's like QEZXC, to like move stuff. So I have to like think about it and I have to look at the keyboard. That's when I type too. I'm a hunt and peck kind of guy. So I gotta.
Single figure.
Yep. I'm like, I do that all the time, and I still mess up on typing.
Yeah.
So outside of Elite, we know you're a
Yeah.
big Elite player. Outside of
Mm.
Elite, are there any games you play or would want to play?
I play World of Tanks.
I've never played that one. I'm
I'm
pretty sure it's free
okay.
on Steam, but I've never played that one. Yeah, I've never.
Technically, yeah, free to play.
I'm sure it's kind of like
It's
Eve Online. You got to pay to win.
pretty much.
Because I started playing Eve Online, and then I'm like, dude, I keep getting my ass kicked. Like, is this pay to win? And then I started researching it. It is kind of pay to win. So it's like, well, that sucks. I mean, is there anything else you like play or like you have on your wish list? Like you want to play it?
Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth.
Oh my god. I am right there with you. Oh my god, I've seen that. Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games, and
I have I have virtually all the Final Fantasies.
oh
I did have a PS5, but
man,
when the wife left, she took that.
oh that sucks.
Damn
See
it.
that right? Like I Final Fantasy VII, I played on PS1, the original, the American version, and then I had a buddy that went to Japan, and he brought back a Japanese PlayStation 1 and the Japanese version of Final Fantasy VII. Granted, I couldn't understand a goddamn thing in the game. I just kind of remembered where everything was for attack and items and all that shit.
Mm.
Eh, But that one had so much more stuff than the American version. It was phenomenal. Like it was awesome. And then another one on PlayStation 1 that I got into was Legend of Dragoon, which is kind of a Final Fantasy type game. And I
Mm.
actually have that one on the PS3 right now because it was super cheap on the PlayStation Store.
Mm.
These are some of the games I want to stream. I just have too many games I want to stream on Twitch or even just record me playing it. Like I bought the original Metal Gear was on sale not too long ago, so I have that. And then I went and started playing it. I'm like, oh my god, dude, this is so much harder than I remember when I first played Metal Gear. But yes, it's like there's so many games I want to play. I have so many games in my library. It's like I don't know how to get all the time for these games, and I need people to play with some of them. Like Lethal Company and Phantasmophobia and Foxhole. It's like I need people to play the game with because it's all like player based, and you can't just go in solo. As we're elite, here I can go in solo, and pretty much do whatever I want to do.
Same as me on my Steam collection. I have 300 games on Steam.
Yeah, you've got. I mean, you've tried to gift me some games, and some of them work, some of them don't. Oh shit! That reminds me, I haven't done the last one you sent me. I got to go do that. All the Capcom ones.
Yeah.
I was like, shit! I knew there was something I forgot to do. Yeah, I totally forgot to do about that. I forgot about that one. I'll have to go do that after we're done here. But if there's one game out there besides Final Fantasy VII, because Final Fantasy VII is phenomenal, and I played, what was it, Final Fantasy 14, the subscription one. It's a good game, but like I bought the game. Why am I going to keep paying you to play it? Same thing with World of Warcraft. That's why I stopped. It's like I'm not going to keep paying you money to play a game that I just spent like $80 on. So, like, if there's one major game out there, what besides the Final Fantasy VII, because everybody will play that one because Final Fantasy VII is absolutely phenomenal. And if they actually, if they do a reboot and a rebirth of Final Fantasy VIII, I'd play that one too because I enjoyed that when you actually get through all the tutorial stuff and you can actually like move the whole town with you. That was kind of cool. I mean, what is the biggest game you have right now on your 400 some odd games? It was 300 some odd. I know I'm just going to exaggerate because you have a shit ton of games. What is one that you would love to sit down and go from beginning to end on? And I know you have a lot of games.
Quite hard.
I,
Exactly.
You have so many games. Like, what is the number one game that you are looking at right now going, I really need to start this game and finish it? And mine right now, because I loved the game back in the day, and I'm gonna do it, is the original the Metal Gear on PS1. Because that was one of my favorite games, especially when you finish it and you get that stealth camo, and then you could run up behind people and just like put C4 on their back and then blow them up. That was one of my favorite games so much.
Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, Wild Hunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. I have that on Xbox. And I don't know how dude, I'm like halfway through it. Oh my god, dude, that game is phenomenal. I love Witcher. I love Witcher 3. Dude, like sit down and play it. You need to. And I'm going to tell you firsthand, dude, that game is phenomenal. It is amazing. I love that game. Sit down and play it. Like just even after we're done here, take an hour and sit down and start it. Oh my god, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is so amazing. I love it. It is so much fun going out making your potions for the different enemies that are there, and like the gameplay is phenomenal, the storyline is phenomenal, and that's where games have to get me, is the storyline. And that's why Witcher, and I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. The storyline has to catch me, dude. It is so amazing. Like, play it. Just take an hour and start it, and I guarantee you're going to be hooked on Witcher 3, man. Dude, I'm telling you, I love it. Hey, this guy wants his anaconda. Sorry. But yes, seriously, take the hour, 2 hour. Even if you just sit down and play an hour, guarantee you're going to go, I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. Dude, Witcher 3 is awesome.
The trouble I'd have is I wouldn't play something else.
Oh my God, dude. I'm telling you. Just sit down, play it. Play it. Tomorrow, after we're done, go to bed, wake up early tomorrow, play Witcher 3.
I've got delivery tomorrow.
Oh, what kind of drugs are you getting delivered? I mean, what kind of electronics are you getting delivered?
A new freezer.
Oh, that's right. You're getting into your freezer tomorrow. That's right. I forgot about that. All right. So, is there anything else that we have not covered tonight that you would like to talk about within Elite?
I thought it was your job as host
But
to ask the hard questions.
It is, but now it's your turn to, throw out anything you want about Elite. I'm trying to think of questions for it. I understand. I have asked a lot of questions, but now it's your time. It's your time. Anything you want to like throw out there for somebody that's never played the game, somebody that wants to try the game, or somebody that's been thinking a long time, it's on their wish list and they just never pulled the trigger on getting the game. Is there anything you want to throw out there that that would bring them into the game, I guess?
You don't need a really powerful PC to play it.
That is true, you don't.
You can run it on a potato.
2 potatoes with a pencil in between.
Well,
Like okay, all right. Hold on. I kind of got the last question here. So if you had to run a small little ad to get somebody to come into the game with just a few words, what do you think it would be?
don't expect miracles because it has a very high learning curve.
It's not a learning curve, man, dude. It's a learning cliff. You kind of just get thrown in the fire.
If you've got a good help, like a few people that can help you get started
Yes.
and help teach you. Some YouTube channels are very helpful as well.
They are. You are correct.
Some are dog shit, but some are really good.
Yes, that is absolutely true right there. All right. Well, I am going to thank you very much for being here and proving to people that no matter who you are welcome in this community. You are welcome to play this game with us. You are welcome with us. So you've been yawning. I'm going to let you do what you're going to do.
Well, it is got midnight here.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's late there. It's only 6:30 here. So I'm going to thank you again for being here. I'm going to thank you again for letting me interview you. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I love you, man. And we are going to continue to fly together, of course. So thank you again for being here. Thank you again for letting me interview you.
You're welcome, sir.
So you have a wonderful, wonderful night, my man.
Thank you.
07, Commander.
07.